Hello everybody, WildTrekker here, and welcome to another episode of Project Ozone 3. Yes, we are a little bit further away, left us off, not much. As you can see, I've just made a little fancy path around our green grass bit. I wanted to sort of immortalise that forever, so that's what we've done. There's a couple of things I want to make, and we're probably too late for one of them. I've gone and got a little bit more string, because I'm fed up of the night. I am fed up of the night, so I want to see if we can make a bed nice and simple and set our spawn point if nothing else. So we should probably put that on the grass here. Boom, there we go. Advancement made, sweet dreams, woohoo! And our spawn point is set. So that's pretty good. It means we can also sleep the nights. Not sure we can sleep away the sort of red moon thingy ones. Yeah, blood moons. Look at this going. 12 stacks of 64 plus 53 just from doing that. But there's something we need to do, and I did do that. Seeing as we've got the iron, we ought to really upgrade this to tier 2, because that would make total sense, wouldn't it? So let's do that. That should be an achievement, actually. It should be a thing. Tier 2, there it is. It's detected it, so let's put that back down there. And essentially that should be, I guess it's going to be in here, isn't it? 64, 1, 2, 3, yeah, much quicker, so that's going to be good. However, we are going to run out of space soon, so the other thing, well, actually, it makes me, we said about these bonsai pots, we'll come back to those. I was going to do them now. We'll come back to them. We're going to make those in a minute. But we need to do an upgrade first of all to our drawers. Now, with the drawer upgrades, you can see there's lots of different upgrades for different things. But these are the drawer upgrades. And in the tree, it kind of tells us to go and do the sort of other ones first. But this is the best one. Version storage upgrade 5. There is no better. And that allows us to store the most amount of items. So we need one of these. So we're missing some kind of drawer controller. So let's try and do the basic one again, I guess, because that's going to be the cheapest. Boom, one of those, and then that's going to allow us to actually do the. Let's just go in it this way again. One of those, so we get 2 of those, and then we should be able to. From that, we need the emeralds. We've got everything else, so let's get our 2 emeralds, and I'm going to get one of those chests because we used it up. Emerald upgrade, boom. Not cheap, but at the moment we can store stack limit 32. As soon as we right click on there, stack limit 1024. So we're not going to run out of that. We're going to have over 1,000 stacks of cobble, which is going to be pretty handy to use. So that's that done. So let's get back to our bonsais. This is something we were looking at last time in terms of growing. We want to automate growing wood. So the bonsai pot is simply that, and I've made actually a load up. So I got a load of clay, made them up, got 6 bonsai pots, and what we want to do is try and make as many hoppers as we can. We can make 6, so add those together. We've got 6 hopping bonsai pots. Fantastic. I guess we can put these into drawers. So let's just make those up again. I can't remember the recipe. Drawer, basic drawers is what we want. I presume they will anyway. Let's make one. Oh, we've got another one. Let's make one, and we'll test the theory, shall we? If we put a drawer down, say if we put it here, and then we put a hopping bonsai pot on top. And then we put some dirt inside. We right click some dirt on it. There we go. And then put a sapling onto that, plant it. That grows. But that's going to be the wrong kind, isn't it? Because it's only going to take, if it does take anything, it's only going to take the one item. Then it's going to stop. And from this, we're probably going to get saplings, wood, sticks. Yeah. So the rest of the items aren't going to go in there. So actually what we need is one of the drawers with 4 items on it, I guess. Let's have a look. Basic drawers. So we need 4 chests. Let's make 4 chests. And if this works, then it'll be even better. I guess what we ought to do Is that still growing? Can we actually see what's in there? We can't. Let's get this out of the way a minute. I guess what we ought to do is actually have a look and see what we are going to get from this by putting a drawer down. That's probably going to be, not a drawer, a chest. Because I'm trying to think what we're going to get. We're definitely going to get sticks. We're going to get oak wood. We're going to get saplings. We're going to get apples. So we're going to get a 5th item. If not, then we should be okay with doing the sort of 4 drawer system. So let's make one of those anyway whilst that's doing it. You can hold less items in it, but again, once we upgrade it, it's going to be a no-brainer really. So let's get another one of these going. The other thing I want to know is, can we put sand in it, and can we grow things like sugarcane? So, well, I guess that doesn't really need sand, but we can put sand in it. Can we put sugarcane seeds in it? Doesn't look like we can. Can we put sugarcane? I guess it's got to be next to, let's get this dirt. It's got to be next to water, isn't it? Let's turn it into proper sugarcane and see if that will then, let's put it here, I guess. Break this, put it down. Plant the sugarcane seed, take the sugarcane, and no. That's a shame. That's a shame. I was hoping, but it doesn't. We must be able to grow. Maybe cactus is the thing we can grow on it. That was curious. Let's put that back on there. In that case, let's put our. In fact, let's grow oak saplings. Have we got the other one in our thing? There's another sapling we had. Where is it? Where is it? I can't see it. I can't see it for looking. Is it in here? Don't tell me I've got it. There we go. So we got these from one of the seeds we had earlier, and we'll eventually get them all. Let's fill that again with dirt. Put that in there. But you can see they are growing. 1, 2. Oh no, we're getting oak leaves as well. So yeah, oak we're not going to be able to do it, which is a bit of a shame unless we filter out something. The other one we are. So yeah, we'll have to see if there's a way of doing it. But that's going to give us wood. That's the start. It's going to give us wood, which is fantastic. So we've got cobble going, and that's fantastic. So let's have a look at this. It's given us this one here. So we're going to claim that. And then we got the bonsai pot, claim that. And then we got the hopping bonsai pot, claim that. Fantastic. So generation tier 5. Not sure how we make those. Let's have a look. Have a little looky, see if it's possible. Cobble generator. Let's have a look. Well, not tier 5, tier 3 rather. Tier 3 diamonds. Yeah, we haven't got enough diamonds yet. We can sieve. We got 4. I've been sieving some dust, so we could sieve dust and get it. But probably the way to go is to go down the auto sieving route, because that is a thing in here, and so that's what I'd like to look at doing today. So we've got this auto sifter. So essentially, but I guess there must be an auto hammer as well, because you're not just going to sift. It doesn't seem to give us that as an option. Let's have a look in here, see if there's one. Hammer, is there a machine for the hammer? I can't see one. Aha. Automatic feeder, auto breaker. I guess an auto breaker would do it. But no, we need the hammer because, yeah, it's... So we may have to get some kind of hammer and something else, I don't know. Automatic breaker. Yeah, okay. If you guys know and I haven't done by the episode, let me know. That'd be pretty cool. But for now, I think we need to have a look at this auto sifting option. And so we get a sifter, a water wheel, and a stone axe. And then that also gives us 3 sound mufflers, which is pretty cool. So let's have a quick look at those. Auto sifter. That must have been on here somewhere. Auto crafting, auto sift. There it is. Auto sifter. Okay, so we need a stone axle anyway. We need some stone gears. Pistons should be no problem, because pistons are obviously, we've got some redstone from sifting dust. Oak planks is fine, cobblestone is fine. Stone axle, again stone gears and stone rods. So okay, that's just 3 cobblestone. That's easy enough to do. Stone gears, I guess just cobblestone round, could be either wooden gear or logs, which is the same recipe, so you might as well do it that way. Was there anything else we needed? No, that's okay. And again, stone gears there as well, so again we can just do wood round cobblestone. It's the same cost and easy enough to make. Yeah, and I guess we get an axle as well at the same time, and then the other item was a water wheel, I believe. So let's have a look at that. Yes, it was a water wheel. Water wheels and water. These are not like the immersive engineering water wheels. Okay, water wheel. Let's have a look, because I loved those from immersive engineering. They were nice. Water wheel. So there is the immersive engineering ones, but then there's this one, the ex-Nihilo ones, which I'm guessing are going to be a bit overpowered. So we need another one of those stone axles and some oak planks. Yeah, so that seems pretty pretty easy. Are all stone gears the same? That's the same. That one the same. Well, you could make it with just cobblestone. I like that. I like that, because we can get a stack of cobblestone in here and just make a shed load of stone gears that don't look like that, but look like, not like that. They look like that. Let's make a load of those then, shall we? Axles. We're missing stone rods, so we're missing more cobblestone, so let's get another stack. Oh, isn't it nice to have the cobblestone? It's so nice to have the cobblestone. Let's just make a load of rods. Isn't that weird now? It's just like, yeah, so much stuff. So we need at least 3, I think, because we need for the water wheel. So let's make one of those, and then we also need one for the actual sifter, the auto sifter. Auto sift. This thing here. So we've got those. Can we make some hoppers? We're missing 2 chests, so let's make 4. Boom. And let's make 2 hoppers if we got the iron. We got 1, 2. We have. Whew. I was worried then we're running out of iron, so we've got low space, so let's get rid of things like the fence and those and the mesh and the crook. Don't need those, don't need those. Iron ore piece, we'll keep that on us. Right, what else did we need in here? What are we missing? 2 of these. So can we make, we need redstone and some more cobble. Get another stack. Get some redstone. It's just so much easier when you've got all the materials just to hand. It really does make it easier, which is fantastic. So we should be able to make one of those now. So there we go. We've got a water wheel, we've got a stone axle. Fantastic. Job's a good one. But how do we use it? that is the next question. You know, what is it going to do? How does it work? That's, ooh, that looks different to, you know. No, can't do that. Can't put it in. Maybe you can feed it with an inventory. Does a water wheel fit onto it to like turn it? It does. It does. Oh boy. Okay. So, does it need this stone gear though? Is that something that it needs? Does it need to have that, you know, as well, so to speak? So if that goes in there, oh, does that just turn it? That's interesting. kind of. Don't know. Do we do it like that? Yes. And then you could then put this not there. I guess we can turn it around the other way. It looks so huge when you crack it open. So there. Yeah. So that's all connected. So in theory, I mean, this isn't the place to do it. But let's just play around with this a minute. If we wanted to, we'd have to run water down it, I'm guessing. Let's just get rid of this a second, and let's get a bucket of water and see if placing it there actually makes it turn. That's what I want to find out. Does it make it turn, or is there another way of doing this? So if we did that there. Oh my god, it turns. It turns. It's not turning that. Does that mean it's the wrong way round? So does that need to go that way? No, doesn't need to go that way. And is there an optimum to this working? Facing west affects rotation 0.5. So do you know what I mean? Is there is it a case of is it a case of like the immersive engineering one, we could actually optimize the power by putting water in a certain way? That is now turning. That is now turning. So how do you get things in there? That's what I want to know. Does it fit on top? Have we got to feed it in? Is that perhaps what we've got to do? Orientation power per tick rotation 0.5 auto sifter. I'm guessing that's probably what we've got to do. Set up some kind of feed into it. Even to the point, I guess, putting a chest on top. Let's put a chest on top. Don't stand on watermills, guys. It's a dangerous thing. So if that goes in there, does it go in? No. Okay, interesting. Well, we can't leave this here anyway, but at least we've got it powered. All we've got to do is work out actually how the auto sifter works. Okay, I think I've got this kind of worked out now. I've moved it from over there to over here just to set it up, and I guess we can extend this, which is kind of good. Blood Moon Rising, marvellous. Hopefully I'm all secure still. We haven't got any other ways of protecting ourselves, but I'm pretty sure lighting is good. So yeah, the way this is working, you can see we've got sand in there. So we've got dust in there. We've got 11 dust. It tells us current stack 11 dust, and that's basically adding it via an inventory like we thought we might be able to do. So a hopper going into there means that can add. And I tried all combinations of getting these sievers next to it to see if that would work, and they go on top. So you can see there that goes on top, and let's see, can we? Yes, it does. It's a multi-side structure, yeah, which is pretty cool. But I don't know whether it will do different things at the same time. Let's see, can we still get up here? Yeah, I have done it correctly. So if we put in our iron stiffened meshes, that's what we want. 1, 2, 3. And then if we put in these, does it then sieve those as well at the same time? Iron stiffened mesh, string mesh, says nothing. What's it saying here? It's obviously doing something. Yeah, it is. So does that mean it's going to progress 10? Progress 10. Okay, so I guess you could have, have we got the flint? We have. So boom, boom, boom. And that will do them all. The challenge we have is collection. So that's a bit of a challenge we have. At the moment we've got this here, so I'm guessing this is empty at the moment. We ought to take that away, because if we don't, it might collect some of the items. But we have no item collection whatsoever for this. So it's slow. It's slow. And I'm wondering if we add more of these, like a Rodum, if it'll make it faster, if they all have 0.5. So 2 of them will give us 1, that kind of thing. Progress 60, those are 40 because they took longer, but it's working. It's slow, but it's working. So I guess one thing to try out would be doing those, but it's kind of pointless until we have a way of collecting stuff. So let's just have a look. Item collections. So this is what we're going to need. Item collectors. So there's a few of them. Advanced. So that's just item collector. What's the advanced item collector then? Is that and it's moved now. I hate it when it does that. So that's an item collector with, yeah. Okay, so we need an item collector, but that means we need an ender pearl. Obsidian shouldn't be too much of a problem to make. Hopper we can make. Ender pearl we can't. There's two ways really we're going to do this, and one is going to be a loot bag, in which case we might find an ender pearl in them. So yeah, ender pearl in there, and the other option is going to be the mob that we kill, as in an enderman. So yeah, this is obviously falling all over the place, which is no good for no one. If all our goodies end up all over the floor and we've got a full inventory. So let's see what we got. Some aluminium in there, we've got some tin, bone meal, we already had redstone I think, some iron pieces, so that's pretty good because we're getting low on the iron now. Skystone dust, what can we use that for? Not a lot. It can make skystone, great. It's just dust, yes, okay. Crushed quartz. What can we use a crushed quartz for? Quartz glass, things like that. Various things. Okay, so yeah. Now the other thing is that's gone on the ground. So would it have stayed there? I don't know. Would it despawn? This one's still sieving the last piece, so I guess we'll leave whatever it thinks it's there and see if it despawns or not. So what we need to do is make ourselves a mob farm. So that's why I was looking at mob fans. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to build out this way, and we're going to go out 28, 30 blocks, something like that, because that would make sense. And then we will essentially make ourselves a platform. I guess, do we want this one wide? Yeah, we don't need anything more than one wide, do we? Come on, what's the worst that can happen doing this? We fall to our death. So I guess we ought to be counting how many we're doing. So I kind of want it 30 from here, just because then we can be standing here working and it's not going to interfere, it's not going to stop working, it's always going to be working. We'll have to automate it at some point as well, but for now we're not going to be able to. That's not going to cause any problems. So 1, 2, 3, we've got 5 there. I'm clinging on to grim death. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't count, can't see. 1. It's my vision. 2, 3, 4, 5. I definitely have 5. So so yeah, I'm gonna go all the way out here, as far as I say, another 20 blocks, build a platform, and then we'll then build a thing on top of it. There's the platform done, and I've made it kind of, you know, sissy proof. So in terms of that, I want to be able to walk all the way around it, because sometimes you get items that are just sort of falling off. So we'll keep it one wide. I think this should be all right. Now what I want to do, so I guess, yeah, to a certain extent we're going to have that along the bottom here, because that's going to be the sort of base we build on. This is just simply one of those little dark rooms where we'll come along and we will bash them, and yeah, it's as simple as that. So that's going to be too low, because we want to see them at this height. This is where we want to be bashing them. So that's the idea behind it. So we'll just put this along here. I just didn't want it looking like it was floating along here. It looks a bit daft then, doesn't it? So that's going to be there, and we've got to make this 3 high because there's going to be endermen here. So 1, 2, 3, and then on top of that we will have the roof. So that's kind of there. Now can we do, so here's the question. This is why I'm not sure whether I need to make it slightly wider or not. If we do that there, yes, we should be able to then make it so we can come in here and bash it. The light won't travel through here because it's half a block, and then that's, so we are going to have to put one on top of it all the way along to actually make it so things can't spawn on top. So I guess that's the way forward. Can we do it like, yeah, it's not really going to help. Don't need to do it there. that one there. Yeah, so I don't think there's any easy way of doing this. It is actually going to have to be higher than that, isn't it? Because I guess we're just going to have to, because we need this blocked up as well, don't we? So we need one at the top there, then we need those there, and we need the same each side. So I guess one of those at the top. And what have I done? Oh, of course we've got one there, haven't we? So take that down there. Put that one in, and nothing can spawn on top. That's pretty good. And if we extend this out, so let's extend it out 2 as it is, like so, and then this is going to extend out like that, and this like so, and then we'll have these going across the bottom there. So I think that makes sense. That looks pretty good. Go around this side and make myself something to stand on. And then we can get up. In fact, I think I'll just break this block away for now. What we're going to have to be careful of is things spawning. So I think, hopefully, yeah, we've got lots of torches. Not. So I'm going to get some more torches, and I don't think this is going to build up. No, sadly not that way. I guess I could do it like that. Yeah, it is going to make it a little bit easier using this because it's going to auto select the blocks and all that kind of stuff. So I will use it. Yeah, go and get some torches first, and then hopefully we can get this farm up and running. Right, that's all enclosed. So all we need to do now is put that one there. We need to get one of those there, and then if we take these out, there should be, even though it might look light in there, it should be pitch black. Yeah, so you can see all the lights gone from there. What I'm going to do, we don't really need torches or anything like that, but I think if we put that there, I don't think it spills the light into it. In fact, let's put them on the fence. Always like to be on the fence. Purely because at night time that will give us a silhouette, so hopefully we can still see. So let's have a look. Just a thought actually, that over there, in theory, things should be able to spawn underneath there. I don't think they have so far, but yeah, that's the theory. I've also put these gates on there just in case anything goes wrong when I was making it. I thought, you know what, I've got an escape route. I've got double gates, so we've got them here as well. But in theory, the only thing about those is they kind of make it look odd. I'll see how they go. If the light doesn't affect it, then yeah, for sure we're going to keep that. So we've gone over 28 blocks away. There shouldn't be anything else in the world. So in theory, that should allow us to get things starting to spawn. Let's make a sword, and I guess an iron sword if we've got the iron for it. We've got 2. Let's get some of those cooking. Don't cook them, do we? We turn them into ore, then cook the ore. We probably need to look at ore doubling, because there's got to be a way of doing that, and it may well be crushing table that we can do something like that, but it may well be as well that there's a furnace that will allow us to do this. So let's not throw things down, let's do this. I've been having a good look through here to see what things are coming. I'm not quite sure how to do these carrots, but mob farming is what we're aiming for. We just got to kill 1 zombie to actually get that. And then, yeah, looking at these sort of things here, I mean, we've got furnaces, so I don't know if any of these actually will give us ore doubling or not. So that might be a route we've got to go down and get ourselves an iron furnace, which I guess should be pretty easy to actually make. Let's have a look at this. It's probably going to be like 8 iron or something like that, isn't it? Iron furnace. So there we go. Yeah, so 8 iron around a furnace or an iron kit. Yeah, not going to do that. But yeah, that should give us an iron furnace. But we need to get that much iron. We haven't got that much iron. Let's get rid of those. So we've got some coal in there. Let's put these. Probably ought to put the apples in the apple tree thing, but that's fine for now. So let's cook up. Can we make up some more charcoal first of all? 8 to give us 64. That can then go in there, and that can go in there. So we'll be cooking a couple more. So yeah, that gives us a couple more iron in theory. We were going to make... Oh, we could actually make a diamond sword. Let's make a diamond sword. That sounds like a good use of diamonds to me. I'll probably regret that. So is there anything down here? Is there anything down here? I can't see anything spawning whatsoever. There is nothing there. There is... Why are you no working? So let's take these away then, just in case they are illuminating things. We don't want that to be happening. It's not a blood moon, so we're alright, but those should be spawnable spaces. So yeah, that should be a thing. And I guess we should see on our mini-map them coming up in red or something like that, shouldn't we? That's got to be a thing. Yeah, so we're kind of there really. We need to wait for these to spawn over here. We need to wait and see if it does it. And we need to get that ender pearl so we can get the collection going. And we also need a way of auto hammering. So I'm guessing something like the crusher is probably going to be the way. So let's have a look. Is there a crusher? Crushers. So we've got a mob crusher. Got a crusher from... So what's that? Inventory storage. Ew, don't want that. So I guess some of the other stuff. Let's have a look now. We've got a pulverizer. That's probably a thing. But again, we're looking into energy now. Yeah. So we can make things like a pulverizer, which will pulverize into this stuff, and then that can then be used to, you know, make into gold and, you know, in the exact same way as we're doing at the moment. So it may be the pulverizer route is the way to do. So that's for thermal expansion. Is there anything in Ex Nihilo? Ex Nihilo. Is that not how we're doing it? Wonder if you could do it at Ex Nihilo. Yeah, so it is bringing up those. Yeah, there's not really anything there because we've obviously got the things there for sieving, but it doesn't seem to be. There's a sifter, there's a grinder, but not implemented yet. So I guess that's probably what they're going to be introducing. So I guess pulverizer is the way forward, but that's a little way off, isn't it? We might have to do a lot more hammering. I'm not doing my pulverizing, so yeah, we need some copper. We can do that's not a problem. Receptacle we could do, so we can actually make this by a bit of grinding and all the rest of it. The question is then how we power it. Do we go down the lava route? Let's have a look in our book a second and see if there's anything in there. So furnaces, furnaces, furnaces. So that's just different furnaces. There's nothing in here really power wise. Beta seems to be a lot of you know, storage and that kind of stuff. So yet a better barrel, that might be something quite good as well. Mass upgrade, mob grinding, yeah, so that's something we want to go down the route of. Delta seeds, definitely want to go down that route. Crushing table, we've already made one of those actually, we didn't claim the reward. Way, we'll get some random music in a minute. That's different. ETA, I'm just trying to look to see if there's a sort of a grade jetpacks and that kind of stuff, which is going to give us our power. Solar flux, solar panel 1. Okay, solar panel could be a way forward. There's a lot of solar panels in there, but I'm guessing the other way is going to be things like lava. So if we're doing lava generation as we can, we've still got no mobs. If we got lava generation, then we should be able to get power going that way. Solar will obviously give us power during the day. So okay, this might be a waiting game. Hopefully I've done that right. I can't see any reason why that wouldn't. Where are we at? What overworld? Extreme hills. Extreme hills. It's all extreme river. Tiger. Yeah. There's no reason why we shouldn't have mobs spawning there. We just have to wait and see, I guess. Well, it looks like we've got some visitors at last, doesn't it? Including one of those horrible guys. Okay, he's a zombie villager. Nice. We got our monster hunter thing. So hopefully none of these guys can see us, which is kind of cool. He says hopefully. And we've got some more as just a normal zombie. So hopefully we'll get our achievement out of this as well. And he's dropped his pants. They've all dropped the pants and we can't get them. Can we pick those up? That's a bit of a... Is that because I'm full? I'm full. Okay. That kind of answered. But that means that's working. So that's pretty good. Let's just go and empty inventory a little bit. Get rid of some of this. And we've got a loot bag. And we've got experience. We've got 2 loot bags. That's pretty good. We'll open those then. Let's get rid of those. Cobblestone slabs and all that. We don't really need any of this at the moment. So let's just empty. Yeah, let's see if we can pick these other items up. Hopefully they will be because they're within distance. And let's put... I didn't get anything on here for absolute ages. So yeah, that's picking up. That's picking up good. So if we stick this on the back of here, it should still illuminate for us, but we don't see the silly lamps. So I guess this is the next test now to see if that works as it is. But we got some fancy glowstone leggings. I don't know what they will do. 6 armor. Let's wear them then. Let's look at our janky leggings. Nice. And I've got a bonsai pot in my hand. So that's a big wand, isn't it? That's a... Yeah, okay, and enough of the silliness. So we know that works. It just means I'm going to have to spend some time going along in there and keep checking on it. So we've got bones, we've got some flesh, loot bags. We've got 2 loot bags. We've got a blitz rod, snowball, and yes, inferium essence. Hopefully we can play around with inferium stuff. And did we pick up an iron ingot as well then? Maybe we did. Okay, good way of getting iron. Got 2 more in there. So I guess what we want to do is have a look without knowing, if you know what I mean. That kind of doesn't make sense, does it? So let's stick this here. Okay. So if we right click, if you shift and then right click, the contents of the bag goes into the thing there. So ooh, quite a lot. Golden apple, nice. Iron, good. Glowing water, no idea what it is. Zombie heart, some paper, bones. I'm liking this. Why didn't we do this before? I don't know. So I guess what we've got to do is do this. We really want an ender pearl. That's definitely a thing we got to do. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time now before we do anything else, just seeing if we get lucky or not, and see if we get a loot. We'll fill up this chest, perhaps put another one alongside it, you know, and just sort of see where we get to in terms of a little bit of loot. Well, that's not a bad load of loot, is it, that we've got for now. We've actually got 2 ender pearls, which is pretty cool. So we can make 2 of them, which means we can actually probably upgrade our mob farm over there, which is working a treat, as you can see. I'm even more snazzy now in my armor. Look at me. Got some steel leggings and armor, and yeah, so it's... I don't need them really at the moment. I don't know why I've got them on, but I do feel better. So yeah, we got quite a load of stuff in there. We only got that 1 bit of iron. Bits of gold, so we'll just take those bits out. But yeah, we've got these as well. Got the spells, preserves experience and beneficial effects on death. So that's quite good, but I don't know. Does it last a long time? Does it? So if I shift, there we go. Death will not be enough. Knowledge of death. I have no clue what that is. So does that give me that spell? There's nothing there, is there? Ah, right. So it lasts 10 minutes. Okay, that's good to know because you know it's not something I've ever come across. We've got another one there which is prevents damage for a full second every 5 seconds. So yeah, you know, they're probably good spells for going into battle. So maybe that's something we need to look at one point. Corral Tombstone. However, what we need to do now is finish up this item collector. So we need to make a stone barrel. I know we've got a wooden one there, but I couldn't get lava into it. So we're going to use a stone barrel. Just because. So we're going to stick this over here out the way because we don't really need it. So let's stick it there. So what we should be able to do is put lava in there. We should then be able to take water from the middle, put it on top, shift, and take it off again, and we've got, yay! So yeah, it's quite an easy process, shall we say. Shift on off and out again, and one more because I prepared 3 because I'm good like that. I'm good at Minecrafting, me. We've got 3 of those. We've got our ender pearl. What else did we need to make this work? A hopper. And I think we've got a hopper as well. I think I made one up. Yeah, I did. So we've got 2 hoppers. So we should now be able to make this item collector. Boom! 1 item collector. Which, if I remember rightly, can we put it down? Does it need to be? So if I put it, has it got to be on top of something? Is it got to be on top of an inventory? No. Has it got to be on top of a chest? Is that what it is? So let's put a chest under here, just in case. Let's put that there. It's kind of not really where we want it, but can we put that then on there? We can. So that should pull anything in the vicinity into it. We can't configure it, but I think it's enough. So let's take our other hopper here, place it back in there. I've got a load of dust made up. Because I wanted to get some more of this blaze powder, because if we do that we can upgrade our lava production by using a sort of block of blaze, essentially. So that's what we're going to do, and I want to get some things. I guess we'll probably just do cobblestone and things like not cobblestone, gravel. I guess when we sieve gravel, it's going to get us emeralds, which is absolutely fine. And one of you guys as well was telling me I was derping. So if we get a few stacks of this, if we put one in there and then shift click the rest into it, we can make ourselves compressed cobblestone, which is absolutely awesome because compressed cobblestone is like just as easy to break, but then takes less durability on the hammer. So you know, if you think that each one of those is 9 cobblestone and we're going to convert into 9 gravel, but it still only takes the durability of hitting 1. So that way, there we go, compressed gravel, we can turn it back, we can then stick it in here, and then it'll start sieving it with the rest. So yeah, that's pretty good. So we just need to wait and see and make sure that I've got that set up correct. We'll put in a better sorting system at some point, and maybe we'll look at the barrels next time. So we kind of need to set up somewhere that, you know, ways of getting stuff out of these inventories and into a central storage. So maybe over here we'll have a nice big storage wall or something, I don't know. And then we need to automate that as well, so we're collecting everything from there. And then, yeah, because there's lots to be got from mob farming, that's for sure. And these, just so you know, the first one actually came from me getting in a loot bag, and the second one actually came from killing an enderman. So yeah, equal ways of getting ender pearls, but yeah, in fact I got a feeling the first one might have come from an enderman, not the loot bag. It came from a loot bag later. So actually, yeah, make it 3 high, get your goodies, get going. It's a good way of doing it. Let's just check now. Has this finished yet? Has this got here? Current progress 40. Oh, it has. So it's picked everything up, which is awesome. There's nothing else lying around. So we probably ought to put down another chest just to be sure while it's sieving all of that lot. Let's just do one from here. Let's convert that. And the great thing about the wood as well, it's just no more tree farming. Oh, yeah. Can we convert that? Guess we're going to make a proper one. I don't want one of those at all. Maybe we can use it later for something or other. I don't know. There we go. So yeah, hopefully now that's all going to fill up with lots and lots of goodies. And it's going to be easy to do because, as I say, it doesn't take 2 minutes to actually get some compressed cobblestone and hammer that down. Although we do need to automate it as well because we just need to leave it going. So good progress today. We've got our auto sifter going, which is awesome. We've got our mob farm going, which is awesome. So we've got lots and lots of resources for episode 2. Any ideas you guys got, don't forget to leave them in the comments. Come and join me on Discord and all those good things. Join in the conversation, and we'll see you again here soon for some Project Ozone 3. Bye for now. Bye bye.